Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up!
Get up.
You get out of bed this instant.
And turn it on. Glenn, Angel, and the Flying Dutchman. The Big Show on Kiss 92.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to Monday's edition of The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Caught me off guard there. The camera came on, I was stretching. For those of you who are watching us on The Big Show TV right now, on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Our guest for this morning is Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Monday, we're in June already.
Yeah, where's the year gone?
I know, right?
It's flying by.
Man. Okay, we'll be working out with Nat in just a while, so go change, get into your athleisure wear. Is that what they call it now? Athleisure. Is that what they call it? Like what you're wearing?
Yep. Yeah, athleisure. The transitions from a workout to a cafe.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's quite interesting. Today we're talking about weight loss and the drugs that are around that can help you do this, apparently.
I can't believe people are still taking, weight loss supplements and tablets or whatever. Remember years ago, someone almost died. Remember there was the Andrea de Cruz, incident.
Yep. This is what happens when they're not prescribed by a
And even
doctor.
after that, people are still taking drugs that could be harmful for your body.
This is quite interesting for me because I've had a cough for like the last, 6 days, 7 days?
Okay.
About a week. Saturday morning, I got a really bad asthma attack and I was out of my pump. So I rushed to my clinic. And it wasn't my regular doctor, it was a locum. And he took me and he saw me and he went, okay, so you're asthmatic, this is what you're taking, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, I'm looking at your weight. And if you really want to help this, you've got to drop at least 10 kilos.
Oh.
Because my weight's affecting my asthma.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's why Nat is here.
And
to-
honestly,
Yes.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Oh, massively. And doctors are really on it, especially things, you like diabetes. So you go in now and doctors aren't afraid to tell you to lose weight. They used to sort of err on the side of caution, but now they're quite aggressive. So there's definitely a mind shift.
Yeah, which I think is the right way, because there was a point where no one could say something like that to anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it would be seen as politically incorrect.
Yes.
Oh no, I mean,
No, I know what you're saying.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It's like these days, it's if someone is obese, you can't really say it.
You don't
because
want
if
to
you
say
say it, then you get condemned by
but
a whole group of
no,
people.
but I was really glad that the doctor had the guts to turn to me in my face and say, look, I know it's a difficult thing to do, but I'm going to give you 6 months. You've got to drop that 10 kilos.
Right. Just like, I mean, Nat, I don't know whether you read about this, but Lizzo, you know Lizzo? I mean, she's a wonderful talent, great singer and all that. She's just come up to say she's going to stop singing if people continue to talk about her weight. But, I'm thinking, while I understand where she's coming from, you can't help it, right? Because, I mean, she's such a huge superstar. If some people are saying, look, I mean, you're big.
No, I understand where she's coming from. I think people don't need to say this, but when she goes for her medical checks, people like her manager, her management agency, they're the ones who should be telling her.
They won't, right?
Yeah, but they won't.
Nobody wants to talk about it these days.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
They're too scared to.
Yeah, they are too scared to.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about this a little bit more on The Big Show TV. We are with Rockstar Arms, Natalie Dau. It's RockstarFit Monday. It's Monday, the 5th of June.
Kiss 92 Day Check brought to you by Gain City's Maximum Save.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, so
we are going to do a core workout today.
Okay.
So bicycle crunch, butterfly sit up, normal crunches, bear taps, and a side plank. So I figured let's work on that core. Okay, everyone, we are going to start with the bicycle crunch. We're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Everyone get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to do these slowly, making sure that one elbow is on the ground at any time and hands just nice and rested behind our ears and the legs straighten them out. Obviously not touching the ground. We just want them hovering above the ground. And controlled motion. We don't need to do these fast. We're really focused on engaging our core here. All right, a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, now we've got those butterfly sit-ups. So legs are in the butterfly spot, and we're going to go all the way back down and then come up and touch our toes. You've got a few more seconds rest. Let's go back and get ready. So hands are behind our head on the ground. And let's go. And coming up and touching our toes and leaning forward. Good job. Now remembering that our feet should not come off the ground doing these. If they do, pop them under your couch, get someone to sit on them. You can put them under a dumbbell or a bar if you have one. 15 seconds. Let's keep going. You're really going to feel this workout by the 5th exercise. All right. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. We're staying in the same spot. So everything is on the ground today. No need to get up and move around. This time we are doing crunches. So we're putting our legs up in the air and we're going to be doing small little crunches in. You're going in 5 seconds. Hands behind your head. 3, 2, 1. And just small crunches. Your head is not going up to your knees. Your head's actually going straight up. So we're not leaning forward, hurting our neck. We're extending up. Small little pulses. So you really should be feeling this. Just support that neck. Keep it nice and soft. And as I said, we're going up, not tucking in. That's it. Stay with me. I know it's probably starting to burn. 3, 2, 1. All right. This time we're going to flip it over and we're going to do some bear taps. So we're going to be in the bear crawl position and then we're going to be tapping our shoulders doing this. So a bit of an upper body workout as well. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. So in that bear position, knees are hovering above the ground and we're tapping our shoulders. Now, if this is too hard, just hold it in that bear position. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees are off the ground, you're on your tiptoes. Otherwise, you can give your upper body a little bit of a workout too. Let's try not and go side to side. So if you are swinging side to side too much, then just come back and hold it here. Really nice flat back. All right, let's tap again for the last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, last exercise. We're going to do a side plank and we're going to swap halfway through. So 20 seconds on one side, 20 on the other. Getting ready. Let's get into position. We're going to do it on our elbows. 3, 2, 1. Up we go. So you can have your hand on your hip. If this is too much, pop your foot in front to give you some extra support. Otherwise, on top is good. You can have your hand up. You can have your hand on the ground. Whatever is most comfortable. All right, let's swap sides. Flick it round. It's only 20 seconds you're holding it for, so try and push yourself into a position that maybe you wouldn't normally go to. It's only a few more seconds here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right.
Wow, nicely done.
You made that look so easy.
Yeah. But then again,
too bad.
Nat makes all her exercises look really easy.
That's brilliant.
So Nat, let's get down to it. We're talking about weight loss. These days, we see on just social media alone, I can't even count the number of pills and potions there are to help you lose weight.
Yeah, and now the big the big push at the moment is drugs like Wegovy, which are these, diabetic drugs. So they were originally for people that have diabetes, but are now being used to tackle obesity. So they generally, you inject once a week. Some are by tablet, but majority are in injections, and they contain something called semaglutide, which basically tricks your brain into thinking that you're full. So the idea being that you are going to ultimately eat less. So we're back to let's just go into calorie deficit and eat less calories.
Okay, Nat, hold on. Let's go on air and talk about it. We've got 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
Okay. Ask Nat that question once again, okay?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I've got a friend whose wife is using that.
I'll tell you what, it was suggested for me.
Kiss 92 traffic.
Alrighty, let's see. We've got the usual delays across the expressways. The BKE, this is towards Woodlands. We have a vehicle broken down after Dairy Farm Road. You'll want to look out for that. I don't see anything else that's too major ahead of you. You should be all right as you head out. Oops, just in PIE towards Changi, an accident before the KJE. Avoid lane 4. There's also the PIE towards Changi, an accident after Thompson Road. Avoid lane 1. Stay within the speed limit, please. Make sure that you have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Hope you enjoyed yourself working out with Nat there on The Big Show TV. Set number 2 coming up in just a while. But today we're talking about weight loss, drugs and weight loss.
Yeah, you see it on social media, and some physicians are promoting a diabetic medication, right? Isn't that right, Nat?
Absolutely, yeah. There's several medications, a few different names out there, but majority, all contain the same thing. You either inject them once a week, generally, and they contain semaglutide, which is basically something that tricks your brain into thinking that you're full. So these drugs were used for diabetes. Now they're being used for obesity. But if you think about what it's doing, it's making you want to eat less. So it's just putting you into a calorie deficit. So they are not wonder drugs. You still need to eat healthy. You still need to exercise. But all they're doing is making you maybe feel a little bit full.
Now, I understand this drug being used to treat obesity. Someone who is 450 pounds. I understand that. But in the Singapore context, you're 4 kilos overweight and suddenly you're obese. I don't really need that drug, and yet it's being suggested.
Yeah, exactly right. And the whole thing about these is if they're being suggested because they're not cheap. So I'm sure the drug companies are loving it. 1 month's supply ranges from somewhere to $400 to $600.
Yes.
So it's super, super expensive. And that's, you think about it, it's a lot of personal training sessions and a lot of organic food you can buy with $600 a month to keep you eating healthy.
Exactly, because when it was suggested that I take this drug, the thing was, there was a possibility that I may never go off it.
Yes, correct.
So
because once you go
take
off it, the weight comes back.
Comes back on.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm paying $600 a month for the rest of my life.
Just go and staple your gut.
Yeah.
Okay, even that doesn't work.
FD really wants to lose weight. Help him, please.
The reason why I don't believe in stapling is my brother got his gut stapled and he burst the staples.
Oh, why?
Not good.
Yeah.
He carried on eating?
Yeah, he's over 8.
Oh.
And he burst the staples. That was another operation all over again.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Not good.
That sounds nasty. I say say just work out with Nat, please. The next...
yeah, because I was telling Glenn, my doctor told me that part of my asthma problem is my weight. It's affecting how often I get the attacks. And he says 6 months, drop 10 kilos. To me, that is a doable time frame.
100%. 10 kilos for you over 6 months is a good amount. I mean, I think that it's going to go, gently. You're going to lose, maybe definitely not more than 1 kilo a week, because that's not what you want to do. You're going to lose a couple of kilos a month, which is perfect.
Yeah, but he had $50 worth of Hokkien mee yesterday.
No,
so
I didn't.
Let's
See, he's full of rubbish, Nat.
Okay, Nat, let's work out. Let's work out once again. Work out with Nat on The Big Show TV. It is Monday, the 5th of June. It's 8:15.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Pootie.
Okay.
Yeah, so they asked you to take them, did they, FD?
This was a while ago, and I rejected it because I just don't. I mean, I'll take medication if I'm sick, but I don't consider myself to be obese.
But they consider you obese.
Yeah. But, I consider myself overweight, but not obese.
What's your BMI?
28.
No way.
No, 20. No, more than that now.
40, I think.
No, more than that.
Yeah.
No, let me.
BMI is so outdated as well.
Yeah, I never use it. I never use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and you're overweight, obese compared to maybe someone who's Asian, who's your
Maybe
height as well too. So comparisons are hard. Yeah. That you need another job if you're going to take those drugs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, guys, let's get back to our bicycle crunches. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we all know the only way to lose weight is to work out and eat better and most likely less if you want to lose weight for the long term. Okay, 20 seconds left. That's it. Keep moving. We're going a little bit faster this time. 5 seconds. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, we have those butterfly sit-ups. Stretch it out if your abs are getting a little bit sore. That's okay. All right, let's go into that butterfly position. Stretch it out. Getting ready to go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Nice full reach behind, hands above your head touching the ground, and then coming forward to touch the toes. If you want to add some difficulty to this one, you can grab a medicine ball and use that as well. A little bit of weight. All right. Keep going. We've got 10 seconds left. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and give me one last one. Good job. All right. Crunches are coming up. So we're using all different parts of our abs with these workouts. So you should be feeling it lower, you should be feeling it upper, and you should be feeling it in the obliques, which are the sides as well. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's crunch it up. Knees bent, feet off the ground, and eyes towards the ceiling. Just nice little pulses, no resting at the bottom and no resting at the top. Continuous movement. It's a good one to do. A quick 5-minute ab workout a day will help a lot. That's it. Keep going, a couple more seconds. Nice one. Okay. Now we're going to turn it over and do those bear crawls. If you are feeling a little bit sore in your stomach, this is a great way to stretch it out. Just really opening up those abs. All right, getting ready to go down in that bear position. Remembering we are shoulder width apart for our knees and our hands. And then if you are ready, you can join me in tapping. You can also tap forward with these too, if you don't want a shoulder tap. So a lot you can do and play around with when you have time at home. Explore. See what challenges you if something gets too easy. You could also, we can reach back and tap our knees here too, to mix it up. All right, keep going. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're on to our last exercise. We've got those side planks. So this is an exercise that some people really struggle with. And like anything, practice makes perfect. So it's just doing more of it will make you better. We're going to go up on our hands this time. So up we go. So again, if this is hard, we're going down here. We're balancing ourselves here. If not, you can do it any way you like. We don't want to be sinking in. Make sure you're pushing those hips up. All right, let's change sides. So a good one to do in front of a mirror, this one too, just so you know you've got the right form. As I said, most people get tired and they start leaning in. So you really want to make sure you're pushing through those hips. Good job. Nice one.
All right. I'm telling you, people who have been working out with Nat, they're going to feel, the burn.
The burn.
Yeah,
sometime tomorrow.
You know, Nat, we've been talking about losing weight and the drugs out there that are available, including this diabetic one. How are the more traditional people faring against this? I mean, talking about the likes of, say, Weight Watchers and people like this, how are they faring?
My mom was on Weight Watchers.
Yeah, I mean, Weight Watchers has been, here since the dawn of time. But it's interesting. They're struggling in the marketplace, and so they recently bought a telehealth platform in the US called Sequence to do exactly this and move into the weight loss drug prescription business.
Oh, wow.
So that's telling you something about where the money is at the moment. They're expecting this to be, a $200 billion market by 2030. So you're seeing the likes of Weight Watchers pivot to different things now.
We've always said that when it comes to stuff we consume, if you can't pronounce it, don't consume it. Right?
100%, yes.
So with these drugs that are out there, how do I know what is real?
Okay, that's a good question.
And what are just placebos?
Yeah. So let's net that on the big show.
Okay.
Stand by.
Kiss 92 traffic.
Alrighty, usual delays across the expressways. There are one or two areas that you will need to look out for as you head out this morning. That's pretty much accident areas and broken down vehicles. PIE towards Changi. Accident after Thompson Road. Congestion is to Onrate Road. Look out for that. Sembawang Road Junction. Traffic lights are faulty. PIE towards Changi, a vehicle broken down after the KJE. SLE towards the BKE, a vehicle broken down. That's after Woodlands Avenue 2. Again on the PIE towards Changi, yet another accident. Let me just get that one correct. It's at the KJE exit. Avoid lane 4 there. Please stay within the speed limit. Have everyone buckled up. Be safe as you drive today.
Good morning and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning and every Monday morning is Rockstar Arms' Natalie Dau. Now, we've been talking about weight loss and some of these new weight loss drugs on the market. Now, Nat, what about traditional weight loss companies such as Weight Watchers, and how are they now competing with these new weight loss drugs?
Yeah, well, we all grew up with Weight Watchers, but they're also turning. They've now bought a telehealth platform to get into just this, which is prescription weight loss drugs. So even they're seeing that there's a business opportunity, and I'm sure it's all money driven rather than thinking about people's health.
You see, that's the thing. When you talk about these drugs, if I'm going to a doctor and he's going to prescribe a diabetic drug to help me lose weight, okay, I'll listen to him. He's a doctor. He knows what's good for me. But these pills and potions that are out there, how do I know whether they're real or whether they're just placebos?
Exactly. You don't know if they're real. So unless you're getting these type of drugs on prescription from a doctor, then you could be taking anything. And we know that If you go into a health food store and buy a supplement, we actually don't know what's in that. So I think stick to if you're looking at this and this is an option for you, then 100% only take what a doctor gives you. Don't be buying skinny tea or some other weight loss drug that you find on Shopee. It could be anything.
Then what about these? I've seen them advertised as well. These superfoods. 37 different vegetables have been put down into a powder, and you just mix it with water, and you will get everything you need for the entire day.
Yeah, so there's a couple of those companies around. One of them's Athletic Greens, which has been around for a long, long time, and it's 8 vegetables, and people stick that into a smoothie. So is that as good as eating normal vegetables? Absolutely not. But for some people, if that's as good as they can get, it's better than nothing. But again, you want to go with a reputable brand and do your research. Don't go with cheap and cheerful with things like that.
This market is just going to continue to grow. In terms of,
think so.
Weight loss drugs and all that, because people are always looking for the easy way to lose weight. It's been like this for many, many years.
I just worry with these drugs. I just worry about the effect it'll have on a person's liver if they take it over too long a time.
Well, and that we don't know the long-term effects yet of people taking them that don't have diabetes or what they're actually meant for. So, it's early days and always, tread carefully. But the answer is just eat better food, eat less and move more. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, unfortunately, people are way too lazy.
That is true.
Way too lazy.
That is so
they just don't want to move.
Stop looking at me, Glenn.
Okay. It's been too long, I guess.
Yeah, you reckon?
Right? Just go listen to your doctor. Just follow what your doctor is telling you to do.
That's what I'm going to do.
I think he knows you as well as all of us do.
That is true.
Yeah, I think so. And doctors now, I think the government's done a big shift to have doctors as a point of contact to look after our overall health too. So, I think it's certainly someone you can trust.
One last question. Nat, Hannah is asking, is the keto diet okay?
Now, keto is fine, but it depends what you want. If you stick to it, will you absolutely lose weight and be a bit shredded? Probably. But with keto, again, that's been developed for people with specific medical conditions. That's what it was developed for. So I urge you, go and get your blood work done before you go on keto to actually make sure it's safe for you, and then get it done again 4 to 6 weeks in from going keto, because it's been shown to have a real impact on people internally and a negative impact. So, you're really changing the way you're eating massively with keto. It's not just about eating healthy with that. So one to watch. I think if you've got other alternates, then maybe look at those.
Yeah. Sorry, I said one last question. We've got another one through on our WhatsApp. This one's interesting. I know you're not a doctor, but this is the question. Hi, may I ask Nat? I'm hyperthyroidic, and I'm currently 100 kilos. I've tried everything, but I can't shed the pounds. I'm so tired. So what this person is? What do they do now?
I would go to the doctor, and maybe this, if they can afford it, maybe this medication is something for them to look at. If it's affecting their life and their mental health so badly, then maybe they do need a bit of extra help. But go in with a mind open, knowing that this is a long-term commitment. It's not something that's a magic pill and it's going to make everything go away. And you have to put in the work and not eat as much. And eat healthy. I urge everyone to write down what you eat in a day and drink honestly, whether it's a bite of something, whether you've just grabbed a couple of nuts or whatever, and you will be surprised at how much you consume that you mindlessly consume as well. So I think people say, I eat healthy, but actually write it down, and most people are not.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Hey, thank you very much, Nat, for joining us today. As always, it's been wonderful.
Thanks, guys. I'm off to have coffee now.
All right. Enjoy.
Bye.
See you next week. And that was Natalie Dau, Rockstar Arms. You can join Nat for a workout every Monday right here on KISS 92. All right. It is 8:29.
Kiss 92 Day Check brought to you by Gain City's maximum savings sale. Trade in an old